when it comes to permanent residency. So pagka po graduate kayo ng international education from New Zealand, you are gaining already points. Okay? And it will give you the opportunity to work sa New Zealand. Alright? After working, it will lead you to permanent residency. There are courses, especially healthcare, na pinadali po ni New Zealand ngayon. Kasi like what I said, they need healthcare workers. Even po the skilled workers natin. Okay? So Mr. Shinyi later on will be discussing paano ba ang process. Okay? So in short, I just want to give an example. Sabihin natin, no, I have a friend who's working sa isang country, no? Gusto niyang ma-promote sa trabaho. But of course, the employer will choose somebody who is a graduate from that country. So kumbaga, kung ayaw mong mag-aral, diyan ka lang din sa position na yan. But if you want to level up, or gusto mong umakat sa corporate ladder, or ma-promote, mas gusto nila yung may diploma ka from that country. Okay? So priority pa rin nila yung may pinag-aralan sa ganitong country. Why? Kurso ko is 5 years. Pag pumunta po ako ng Amerika, associate degree lang po ang equivalent ng aking degree. So I have to study doctorate, which is parang tinamad na akong mag-aral. Kaya nagtrabaho na lang ako. Now, ganun po ang mangyayari sa atin. So kahit po engineering graduate po tayo 4 years, but when you travel to New Zealand, you cannot work as an engineer unless you study first, based on their curriculum. Okay? So bakit po ideal visa? Study po ang priority. International education plus international experience is equals to permanent residency. Nakuha po ba? Right. Nakuha po ba? Parang inaantok mo sila. Yes. Actually, second stop pa lang po namin ito, but we are so overwhelmed. Kasi napakarami po ninyo ngayon. And because of that, may libreng snacks po sa likod. At candy, di ba? Sige. And may kape pa po pala. Ayan, sige po. Next po tayo. Ngayon, ayan po ang sabi. Why do we need to study? Miss Jo, bakit kailangan pa po mag-aral? Nag-aral na ako, may master's degree pa nga po ako eh. Why? It is the fastest way to go out of the country. Sa totoo lang, I have a client in Iloilo. 3 months lang po ang pinintay niya. Bilang dalawa. Nasa New Zealand na po sila ngayon. Student na po ni NZFD. They signed up April, they left July 17. Okay? Kasi po, ito po ang pinakamabilis. Aside from that, legit po siya talaga. Diba? I know some of you might be scouting for agencies. Tama po ba? Sino na nakasampung agency? Hanap. May tumaas ng kamay sa likod. Si Sir. Ayan, si Sir. Diba? Ang daming scammers na totoo lang. Hard-earned money natin, pero sa kanila parang malala. So we have to be careful when we check for agencies. And I must tell you pala, no? Si Ideal Visa po is one of the founding members po ng ICAP. What is ICAP? International Education Consultants Alliance of the Philippines. Ibig po sabihin, legitimized na po talaga ang education consultants here in the country. Okay? So of course, another reason is you can bring your entire family while studying. Pagka-work visa po ba, nadadala nyo agad ng family? Hindi. Dito, when you are studying, nadadala nyo po ang pamilya. But of course, there are exceptions. Pero, mabilis nyo pong madadala ang family ninyo. Like New Zealand po kasi, of course, they are family friendly, ano? Malungkot sa New Zealand, mga kasama nila, puro baka. Mga mountains, ganyan, snow, and maybe si Mr. Shinyi. You can see Mr. Shinyi. Now you have to learn how to, you have to learn how to, you have to learn how to speak Tagalog and understand Tagalog. Yeah. Baka magtaka kayo, he doesn't look like New Zealander or Kiwi, He's Korean. Oh. Alright. And of course, most experiences and work background are not enough to be considered for direct migration. Tama, di ba? Sa totoo lang kasi, there was one agency where I also came from. I came from Dubai din, nag-apply ako work. So, I got in. And then, yung agency na po ito, laging nasa feed ko sa notifications. They're looking for people to work sa isang country. No, like Canada, New Zealand. Yung, alam mo yung sa road na dumating yung construction, yung mga naggagano ng flag, they require 3 years experience. Bago po kayo makapunta ng Canada. Tama. So, ibig sabihin, kung wala kayong experience niya, mahirapan tayo. Right? And then, of course, to compete with the workforce and other migrants globally, we need to have this basic equation. So again, uulitin natin, competitive talaga ang Pilipinos. No? Pag nasa abroad ka na, gagawin mong lahat, no? Para lang po hindi kayo makauwi. Huwag naman TNT. No? Kasi pagka meron po kayo history niyan, mahirap po. Lalo na si New Zealand po. They're very strict. Minsan lang po kayo makarinig ng mga crimes, mga ganun nila kasi inaalagaan, pinoprotektahan nilang kanilang country. Okay? So, again, we need this. International education, international experience, it is equals to residency. Good things, and Mr. Shimney will be discussing later vocational courses. So, it will not take you 1 year, 2 years. May 5 months po tayo. We have also 8 months. Diba? So, sige, next po tayo. Ayan na po ang inyong free snacks. Diba? Recess po muna. Sige po, sir. Next po tayo. Kapag tayo technical. So, si Miss Charity, actually, she's supposed to be to residency pathway. Please take note. Meron po tayo in international education, we have the higher education and we have the vocational, no? Vocational courses, which is Mr. Shini will be discussing later. Pero this one, yung ating study work to residency pathway, I'll just give you an overview para po maintindihan ninyo. For New Zealand, actually this is not, meron po si New Zealand enrolled in a 1 to 2 year course. This is for higher education. For those who want to apply for a master's degree, meron po tayo niyan, ano? May qualification level po kasi sa New Zealand. We have certificates, diplomas, master's, PhD, or doctorate. So here, this is higher education. Spouse can work part-time or full-time. This is also conditional. So this is not only applicable for husband and wife, for live-in partners. Kapag kayo po ay may partner of the same sex, no? LGBTQ+, tama? Pwede niyo pong dalhin. Basta po may minimum of 1 year lang po kayo magkasama and there's a proof, no, that you are living together. Okay? And of course, children enjoy free education. This is also conditional. You cannot expect this will be in private institution. Mostly po dito ay public. Okay? But of course, even public schools sa kanila ay napakataas po na quality education. Okay? After po ninyong mag-aral, of course, you will be eligible for a post-study work visa, higher education, level 9, meron din pong level 7, pero may conditions po iyan. And sooner or later, meron pong good news din sa New Zealand. Let's see about that. Okay? Ibig sabihin po ng post-study, you can stay like for 3 years in New Zealand to work full-time. Dito po kasi, while you're studying, ayan po, you can work 20 hours per week. Part-time. Kasi naiintindihan naman po ni New Zealand na hindi po makakasurvive ang estudyante kung aasa lang po talaga sa pera na pinapadala o papadalan ka, support. Of course, magtatrabaho ka din. So you can also earn money to support your groceries mo, transportation, and other things. Okay, and of course, after po ng post-study work visa, you can work full-time. 40 hours per week siya.
Pwede ka mag-part-time.
Okay? And then lastly, if you have a minimum of 2 years full-time work experience, pwede na po kayong mag-apply for permanent residency. Tama, wala pang 5 years. Correct? Yung iba po ay 7 years, 10 years, no? Unless po mag-asawa kayo na Kiwi National or Maori, di ba? Pero sometimes, wala namang guarantee yan. Baka mamaya may makita tayo sa Rampi Tulfo in action, di ba? Yun ang uso ngayon. Huwag natin gagayahin yun, ano? Of course, before we travel, no? We have to, of course, kailangan natin malaman yung country na pupuntahan natin. Kailangan handa tayo. Pag tinanong tayo ng immigration officer, okay, what is the capital of New Zealand? Sabihin nyo, Auckland. Doon pa lang, mali ka na. No? Baka kasi ayaw magbigay ng quiz. It's of course Wellington. No? Largest city is Auckland. The head of state is King Charles III. Prime Minister Chris Hipkins, head of the government. No? Ito, population. Sa 4.3 lang kayang baka na nandiyan. Sabi nila, mas marami ng baka kesa sa tao. No? Kaya marami din tayong daily farmers na nag-a-apply. Land area, ayan po, and currency is New Zealand dollar. Okay? Sige po, next po. Bakit po New Zealand? Least corrupt country in the world. It's one of the nicest country to live in. Pag kayo po ay mahilig po sa tahimik na buhay, dun po. Kausapin niyo na po yung baka araw-araw. Magkakaintindihan na po kayo. Just kidding. Of course, may mga ibang nationals naman po, di ba? Just like Mr. Shinyi. He's been in New Zealand for, siya na yung magkukwento mamaya. Mr. Shinyi will tell something about himself, of course. And of course, the quality education, high. Mataas po. Lahat po ng graduates sa New Zealand, when you decide to study or travel to or work anywhere, recognized po siya. Okay? Balanced lifestyle, ayan, pag hindi kayo mag-hiking, no? Family-friendly, safe and secure, and of course, ang habol ng iba, quality healthcare. Totoo po yan, kasi nung pandemic, ilang gatang ng bigas po bang binigay sa inyo at ilang lata ng corned beef. Diba? Shinyi, I wanna ask you something. During pandemic, were you in New Zealand? So, how do you have any like a gift or what do you call that, from the government? Benefits? Do they give you grocery items? See? Can you tell me about it? Is it like a big, how much do they give you? Rice packs? See? Tayo, Diyos ko. Diba? Hindi na ako magsasalita. Basta isang pamilya, 10 pamilya, 2 gatang ng bigas. Taging isang butil. Alright, ayan no. So nakikita po natin talagang benefits ng ibang country. No? So we have here different ways to migrate. Number 1, direct migration. Processing time is around 3 to 5 years. Okay, I have a friend, direct migration, 2 years po sana ang requirement sa kanya para mag-PR. 2 months na bawas sa kanya sa pagkantay ng papers sa POLO at sa POEE. So, hindi siya qualified for PR. Her employer needs to apply again. Another gastos. Kasi ang nangyayari, yung mga agencies natin dito, sila na yung may bonus. Sila pa yung mabagal yung trabaho, di ba? Hindi ko naman nilalahat po, baka may government worker dito, ano? Paglabas, ganun pa kanino na ang pinakamaanghang. O, di ba? Ayan. Work visa which requires a job offer from a New Zealand employer. Matatagalan din po tayo, but there is no guarantee na may permanent residency po kayo. Not all employers in New Zealand mag-sponsor sa inyo. So, mangyayari, after na dito, uuwi kayo. Diba? We usually do not possess these needed requirements in order to be eligible for these options. Kaya po, meron po tayong international education. Sige, sir. Next po. So, New Zealand courses, we have higher education, MBA, and postgraduate courses. Of course, sa MBA po natin, you can bring your family with you. Okay? Diploma, all courses, marami po yan, ano? Meron po tayong sa nursing, No? Marami po ang ating course. Actually, si New Zealand naman po lahat lahat ng mga courses po na gusto ninyo, they're offering. You just have to inquire with our international education counselors later po. Certificates, all courses. Yung pinakasikat po namin, of course, primary course is dairy farming. Alright? Ito po ang pinakamarami. But of course, caregiver and trade courses, this one is also becoming popular, especially for those po na mga caregivers po ngayon and nurses na rin po. Because this is also a pathway po, no, for nurses na papunta po ng New Zealand to process their CAP or Competency Assessment Program. Licensed nurses, pwede po tayo dito talaga. Alright. Sige po, next po. Now, start your caregiver journey in New Zealand. So, meron po tayong advertisement na sinasabi. Kahit po wala kayong experience, pwede po mag-apply. Yes. No? Pwede po. Mister, wala po alam sa healthcare. Pwede po kayo mag-apply. Because you will have the training in New Zealand. Magkano pong ina-earn? Minimum 150,000 per month.
Wow.
Yung 150 po ninyo, ilang buwan po ninyo dito? 1 year.
1 year.
Diba? So let's say 150, minimum lang to, times niyo po sa 12. Magkano po ang kikitain sa isang taon?
1.5.
Sige nga, mathematics po. Nasa 1.8? Diba? 1.8, ilang taon niyo pong tatrabawin dito sa Pilipinas? 10 years? 20 years?
Matanda ka naman.
Oh, si Ma'am, 5 years. Alright. So, ayan, diba? Nakikita natin ang difference. Of course. Plus the taxes. But kasi sa New Zealand, pag sinabi, this is where your taxes go, nakikita po natin. Dito, saan natin nakikita? Alright. So, ayan po, sige. So, this is only the minimum. Okay? And now, of course, so that's my part. Later, marami po sa inyo malamang ang magtatanong, Miss Jo, how much? Mamaya na po, pero sana wala po muna umuwi, ha? Kasi, for sure, kahit na nagwe-webinar kami, ang talagang inaantay is how much. Tingnan po muna natin yung options natin, kung ano pong babagay sa atin, or if this is your day, no, that you want to change, or this is the year that you want to change your lives. For the better, of course. Mag-i-invest. We call this an investment. Hindi po ito gastos talaga na sinasabi. Kasi, wala pang isang taon, mababago na po natin. And this is the type of investment that you can actually see where you are investing. Sarili niyo po. It's yourself that you are investing. No, di ba? Sabi nga, di ba, education, hindi makukuha yan ng ibang tao. Alright? How much more pag nakapag-New Zealand na kayo? So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce the Senior Manager Recruitment for Business Development in the Philippines and other countries. Wow. I call him Opa. Just joking. He's actually